Carrying the weight of a child prodigy label might be intimidating, but not for Atthaya Thitikul. Thai youngster Atthaya Thitikul has surpassed 27-year-old Ko Jin-young to take the top spot in the current Rolex Women's World Golf Rankings, which were revealed on Monday. Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll see how the youngster Thai teen Atthaya rose to attain the position of the second youngest women's #1, joining the likes of Tiger Woods and Lydia Ko. 5 years after breaking onto the limelight as golf's youngest ever champion, the 19-year-old Thai pushed her meteoric climb to new heights on Monday, becoming the second Thai player to do so. Between June 2017 and March 2019, Atthaya Thitikul at 21 was #1 for 23 weeks. At the age of 19, 8 months and 11 days, Thitikul surpassed Ko Jin-young to the top of the standings. Thitikul is now the second youngest golfer to reach the top women's game. Only #3 in the world, Lydia Ko, achieved the accomplishment at a younger age, reaching the top in February 2015 at the age of 17 years, 9 months and 9 days. Thitikul, a two-time LPGA Tour champion, is also only the second golfer after Park Sung-hyun to attain the world #1 spot in their debut season. She, although being a rookie, made her presence known when she won the JTBC Classic in March. She finished in the top 7 more times until winning the Walmart NW Arkansas Championship in September. She finished in the top 10 in her following 3 tournaments, most recently 6th at the BMW Ladies Championship. The Rolex Women's Rankings were updated a week after the BMW when Thitikul surpassed Jin-young Ko to become the world's #1 player. Ko also competed in the BMW Ladies Championship but had to withdraw due to injury. With a 16 under par total, the Thai rookie won her maiden LPGA championship in just her 19th tour appearance, becoming the youngest woman to do so since Brooke Henderson in 2016. That is completely in line with her professional trajectory. Thitikul became the youngest professional golf event champion when she won the Ladies European Tours Thailand Championship at the age of 14 in 2017. She's won 4 times on the LET, and as an 18-year-old last year, she earned both the LET's Order of Merit title and Rookie of the Year award in a season that included 2 triumphs and 14 top 10 finishes. Regardless of how much she'd won elsewhere, an LPGA triumph was always the larger prize. When you were young, you had a dream of one day becoming an LPGA member and winning LPGA events, Thitikul explained. It means a lot to me. It's fantastic that you have a goal, that you set a goal, that you genuinely want it, and that you work harder to get it. I'm thrilled every time I win an event, but I still tell myself, this isn't your last response because your last answer, your last aim is to be an LPGA member. If you win today, and tomorrow is only a memory. Thitikul qualified for the LPGA by finishing 3rd in the Q Series, although she nearly got her card a year before in battlefield fashion. Thitikul almost upset one of her country's top players, Juthanugan, in a one-shot defeat on the Honda LPGA Thailand. She now sees it as a fortunate outcome. I believe that one encourages me to be here because if I win this event, I'll definitely be on the LPGA last year. Thitikul explained, if I won, I couldn't be on the LET to get all the experience with all the hard weather and golf courses, and I couldn't have the experience to be here against all the greatest players in the world if I won at that moment. The last 2 hours of the tournament that looked to be in Kurtz Madsen's grasp for much of the week, as she built a 3-shot lead heading into the final round while attempting to win for the second time in 14 days, took a dramatic turn. Thitikul birdied 6 of her last 11 holes and needed just 24 putts to post the week's best score of 64, despite playing 1 hour ahead of Kurtz Madsen and starting the day 6 strokes down. Then Thitikul had to wait outside the clubhouse, usually talking to a few individuals and never making her way to the driving range. Kurtz Madsen had made 2 under for the front 9, but over the last 15 holes, she only had 1 bride, and that was after taking an eagle on the 18th. But in regulation, the Dane took a bad drive on 17 and still managed to make a 6-footer for par with a 6-footer for birdie for a 1-shot lead. Though she let herself a long putt at the end, Kurtz Madsen 3-putted and missed from close range. It meant that they lost the game. On the 18th playoff hole, Thitikul pulled a lucky shot to nearly hole out of the approach, which crashed at 8 feet. Kurtz Madsen missed the green left and made par, and as the Thai lined up her par putt to win, Kurtz Madsen's caddy and boyfriend still seemed to be consoling her with shoulder rubs and encouraging words. But Thitikul missed the putt and they returned to the 18th tee again. That's when Kurtz Madsen made a huge mistake, chunking a fairway wood that hooked left and hit the cart path before setting on the other side of the hill. The ball was 215 yards from the hole with grandstands and hedges on her left and water on her right. Kurtz Madsen ended up pushing the shot into the pond. It's a tough putt, she said. I'm playing the hybrid instead of my irons because I don't have a lot of greens to work with. Unfortunately, I pulled it too much from that spot and then hit it too hard. Kurtzmanson tied it up with a shot put to 25 feet above the hole, and all the Dane could do was watch as Thitikul left her first putt 6 feet short. That gave Kurtzmanson hope as she lipped out of her bogey putt, but on the last putt, Thitikul managed a 3-putt bogey for the win. Kurtzmanson knows what it feels like to come up short in a big moment. She led the 2021 AIG Women's Open at Karnataka by 4 shots with 4 holes to play before being overtaken. 2 weeks ago, she had a 1-shot lead late in the Honda LPGA Thailand and lost by shooting an eagle on the second playoff hole. Kits was clearly disappointed but not completely defeated by this latest setback. "I played well this week," Kurt says. "It was a tough playoff, but I'm proud of my game today. Maybe I could have done a little better, but it's not easy to win out there. A thought crossed my mind that maybe I should not have come to the Olympics, but then I thought it was too late, and now I just need to be happy with second place." And she went from being happy in that event to becoming the youngest women world #1. "It means a lot to my team, my family, my fans, and myself. It's an honor to have my name amongst the game's biggest names," Thitikul added. "Getting to the top is difficult, but keeping it is much more difficult. I still have a lot to learn from all the legendary and current players, both on and off the course. I'll continue to work hard for my family, my team, my fans, and my nation." Thitikul made news across the world in 2017 when she won the Ladies European Thailand Championship 4 months after her 14th birthday, being the youngest winner of a professional golf tournament. Since going pro in 2020, the kid has gradually risen through the ranks. Thitikul has demonstrated maturity thus far in her nascent career. She rejected the urge to turn professional after being the youngest player to win a professional tournament as a 14-year-old when she won a Ladies European Tour event as a 14-year-old. Instead, she stayed an amateur for 3 years, traveled, competed in additional competitions, and then got pro. Thitikul traveled to LPGA Tour Q School in 2021 after winning 4 times on the LET and gained her card for the season. Perhaps the most shocking aspect of her professional golf accomplishment is that it all began with obstacles she experienced early in her life. Her doctor suggested more time outside performing outdoor sports to alleviate her frequent colds and informed her that playing tennis or golf would benefit her health. She picked golf despite the fact that no one in her family played. She's now the top female golfer in the world less than a decade later. And that's it for today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.